Hey, we're live here in Detroit in the beautiful city of Auburn Hills. And we have started a marquee event, which we're already in the second round of qualifying right now. Let's go over the rules and describe how this event is going to happen. There was a pilots meeting at 7:30 today. There was about 20 pilots at the event. All pilots are assigned a number and frequencies are assigned. Those frequencies have been handed to us, and hopefully we're going to bring as much of this live as possible. There's 2 rounds of qualifying, and I believe we're at about the end of the first round, maybe just starting the second round. They're doing 2 pilots at a time, but sometimes staggering them, sometimes not. With 20 pilots, we've got a lot of people to push through in a very, very limited time frame. This dome is huge. So we're going to have 2 pilots, blade to blade, 3 time laps. What they got in the first run is there's no practice laps here. They basically get to learn the moment they hit that course. So what's going on is they had 2 laps of practice, and then they timed their next 3. And we've got a bunch of timers right up front right now. The second round, they're sorted in the order of the times, and the top 4 will go on to the blade-to-blade race. The classes. There's 2 classes tonight. However, we have, I believe, 1 or 2 people in the open class, and everybody else is in the spec class. The rules are basically anything up to 2400 kV are at 2204 motors, and that's just about everybody. But there is nanos flying out there as well to help fill the field. Up to 4 motors, 3-cell limitation. Any size props up to 5-inch. Pitch does not make a difference. Frames up to 260s, and there are no motor tilts allowed, and I haven't seen a motor tilt here yet, so that's not a problem. Let's take a look at the race types of what we've got going on. Let's take a look at the course. Let's not take a look at the course. Okay, there's the course set. You do a pan.
Jason's got number 8 on
Our
his.
broadcast team is Bob Franz on the main mic, hosting the MC of the night. We've got an ESPN cameraman with us tonight. He's doing a nice pan. You can see this course is pretty tough. Beautiful start-finish line. That's about 10 feet, maybe 10 feet wide. You go into the first turn on the right. That's a hard right-hander through a duck under. Then there's a very, very, very tight slalom. We go through turns 1, 2, 3, and 4, and there's another duck under on the other side. So a good course indeed all the way around. So there our racers are getting ready. So we have 2 styles of flying tonight, in general. We have rotocross and Grand Prix, and let's take a look at what the differences are of those 2 courses. For an indoor rotocross course, we would require 600 degrees of turning, at least 1 obstacle, no slaloms, and 2 to 3 laps for the preliminaries, about 2 minutes and 30 seconds of flying. This course originally was planned at 400 degrees, but I'll be honest, there's a lot more than that. Those 2 W's towards the back are very, very steep. We also have 2 duck unders. They're about 5 or 6 feet tall and about 8 foot wide. The final run's going to have 5 laps and probably around 2 minutes. The rules. If you miss a turn, they're going to make you, in qualifying, if you miss a turn, you have to hover for a second or 2 to continue on in order to keep the event moving. You can't touch the racecraft after the race starts, can't go on the course after the race starts. And of course, no LiPo overcharging. Tony's on our camera here, so he's following through. We're going to be able to punch in 1 or 2 racers per run.
Yeah, that's the way.
And let's get our action started.
Coming towards the start-finish line. Keeping it cool. Give him a round of applause. Lap number 1. Woo, in that streamlined vehicle. That thing's awesome. He's getting going right through. Yes, nice and low there. He's going to make it through that no matter what. Round turn number 2. That's it. Just keep it about 5 or 6 feet above the ground. That's it. Coming back around. There we go. Hard right there. Oh, he's upside down. Give him a round of applause, everybody. Woo, that's it. Okay,
That's Bob Duran on the main microphone. Speaking of obstacles, let's talk a little bit about what exactly is an obstacle.
Race School.
Number 1 obstacle, the doorway. You're constrained on 3 sides, the ground, the left, and the right. The top ceiling is not considered a constraint. The width should be no larger than 4 feet. Put the doorway in a high radius turn to increase the difficulty. And that's the doorway. Obstacle number 2, the duck under. Like the doorway obstacle, there are 3 constrained edges. The ground, 1 side, and this time we add the ceiling. How low does the ceiling have to be? Well, you walk under it. If you hit your head, it's a duck under. Obstacle number 3 is the thread the needle. It has all 4 sides constrained, and we don't count the ground as a constraint. Varieties of the thread the needle can consist of a fork in the tree near the base, a fork of the tree higher up called an elevated thread the needle, and several thread the needles strung together, which we call a tube thread the needle. Obstacle number 4 is the flyover. You want to keep these no higher than 20 feet. That way, if your quad gets stuck, you can reach it with a rescue pole. Increase the challenge of the flyover by having obstacles that have ceilings both before and after, such as the duck under or the thread the needle. And that's the flyover. And our 5th and last obstacle is elevation changes. We live in a 3-dimensional world, and our rotorcraft can fly in 3 dimensions. So design courses that also are in 3 dimensions.
Okay, what we do is we drop in some
Perry's winding up.
edits
Here he goes. Race through the start-finish gate.
to help fill in
Coming
the
around that
between
first
races.
turn.
We don't have video.
I think he's running 1.2, but he's got a
frequency
Strider
for this
quad
tire, so we're
with an
probably
Ace
up to
32
now.
in there.
So we're going to get some live
Comes
camera.
around that first corner, going really high. He's going down there. He's going, no, he's got it still. He's got it still. You're going to have to go back there, Perry, and do it again there. You're going a little low there because you got really wide.
Well, we did must.
Okay, Carlos and Ruben, you're up next.
Good luck, Carlos. My video guy, my frequency guy is up next. So the good news is we know his frequency. Carlos hails from the Chicagoland, an FPV tree racer indeed. Let's see if we can punch Carlos in.
Okay, we're just going to take a second here. Jim, is yours going to
In the
go?
broadcast booth. You can see we've got quite a setup. We've got an internet connection. We're blasting and streaming out
Okay.
over the net.
Well, here we
Gonna
go. We
give
got
a shout
Carlos
out
coming
to
up.
2 young FPV tree racers located in Palatine, Illinois. We got Mr. Brett and Miss Brooke watching live. Hello, folks.
I won't have in between, just start right into it. And the first 4 places don't need to race again unless they get bumped.
Okay, we're starting our second round now. The top 4 finishers are not
Okay,
going to
we're
get a
officially,
second
we
round.
heard from Bob
We're just going
Duran.
to go through the list again. We're going to try to go as
officially
quick as we
punching in for the
possibly
second
can. There's a lot of people to go through here. Amazing amount of flyers coming all from Detroit and Chicago. It's just incredible to see all you guys and all spectators here too.
If anybody gets bumped in the top 4, they can race again.
If anybody gets bumped, oh, Ohio, did I miss Ohio? Oh, sorry, Ohio. Well, they're state guys anyway, so we're not going to worry about them. I'm from Ann Arbor, so yeah, I could let you guys go.
Okay, we got Carlos coming up. He's getting ready. We've got him punched in. Let's see. There's Carlos' signal. Carlos is actually flying my quad. He had some technical issues. On the 5.5-hour drive up today, we had to pull over to rest stop so Carlos could actually try the equipment that he would fly with. He's only had a few flights with this transmitter, this machine, and my goggles. So we're going to wish Carlos good luck. We're going to get the timing going. Let's bring it in.
So Verlin, Jeff, and Christian, you're on deck. Get your quads out here. We're going to go pretty fast through this. Rob here and then Dan Schwartz. Let's get your quads ready and get out here. We're going to go this real fast.
Carlos is looking at the transmitter. Looks like he's good to go.
We got Carlos up here now. Ruben's going to wait because he's on the same channel. We need Verlin, Christian.
Carlos is sporting those beautiful Sky Zones with diversity, $6 antennas all the way around, and a $15 transmitter. Styling.
Carlos is warming it up. He's getting ready. He's going to speed through that gate. Nice. He's taking it easy.
Now remember, trying to get the fastest lap. He's got 3 laps here. Oh, he's still up. This is going to be a throwaway. He's just taking his time. Remember, he's never flown this equipment for more than 6 flights in a parking lot at a rest stop. Not bad. Carlos started about 2 months ago FPVing. We've lost video signal.
Okay, great. Yeah. So we're gonna let everybody who didn't make it in the top 4 guys. That's what I want to know. So I don't,
Next up is Verlin and Christian.
Somebody somehow beats you, and then you'll go again after that.
Okay. After these two. Sorry, Ruben.
All right. Who's going first?
So you're going to go with him, with Ruben.
Okay.
Okay, we're trying to punch in some frequencies here.
What?
Trying to
Oh
find
yeah.
them.
Jeff going first? The camera from Jeff, what's your number? 3. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, we've got Verlin, Jeff Verlin Nagel. You might know him. He runs the Facebook group for the Michigan FPV Flyers. That's him right there, I believe. Getting ready.
Christian's running a ZMR 250 with a KK2 board, and Verlin's running a Spanky with a Naze 32. I think he's got it all hopped up too. Here we go. The guys are getting ready. Verlin, Verlin's up, he's going to go. Anytime you're ready, Verlin. All right, here he goes. Oh, yeah, that's the way. Okay, he's through the start-finish. That's it. Okay, go. He's coming back around. Second turn there. Kristen, you can go anytime. Okay, he's around. Jeff Verlin's around the third turn there. Comes back. He's going to go hard left here. Turn. That was nice. No sliding there. Just coming through. Coming through the orange hoop. Nice. Back through. Round turn 5. Lap number 1 down. There we go.
43.24 on the first lap. We're going to time him on this third lap.
And Christian's still up. There we go. Okay, Jeff's around number 3. Christian's going through green. Oh, whoa, that was wild. Okay, I don't know how many rotations did he get there. That was a wild one. Oh, here comes Verlin. He's coming through. Still the start for second lap. All right, beautiful turn there on number 1.
Okay, I believe we have a third lap here.
On his third lap now. Hard right turn. Whoa. He's moving. You're all right. Yeah. Okay, you're going to have. Let's give Verlin a round of applause. He got through 2 good laps there. All right. Okay.
So Verlin, we're not sure what time he had. We got Carlos here.
Best time was
So Carlos,
27.
It's too late right now. Well,
let's get a little. So Carlos, how was it out there?
It's I don't know if the nerves caught me, but things are moving much faster, much higher, much quicker than I anticipated. So my first race ever with equipment I borrowed from you, and it was great. I'm enjoying being here, even though I crashed terribly.
All right. There's a quick racer interview there.
Dan's getting his goggles on. Around there, Ruben. Nice, smooth turn around number 3. That was a good right turn. Real wide on that 4th turn, but he's got to get low. He's got to get low. How low can you go? Okay, you're going to have to hold up, Ruben. Okay, go, go, go. He missed the flaming hoops there. Here he comes through there. Number 1, all right. Ruben, that's away. Hard right turn. Hard left turn. I don't know my right from the left by now. Here we go, right through the hoop.
Check.
Finish line. We're getting a good race going here. Tight turn around. Dan, you're going to have to stop it up. You missed that hoop. Okay, go. Go, Dan, go. Okay, here comes. There goes Ruben. He's a little high, but that's okay. He can do that. Dan whips around that corner. He slides it there. All right, Ruben. Whoa, there we go. All right. All right. Just slow it down here a little bit. Get through there. Here comes Dan. Here comes Dan. They're both. This is a good one, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got it. Oh, there we go. Okay, Dan's down. Ruben gets through, though. All right, Ruben, you're still up around on number 2. Coming back to number 3. He's wide right. We're just seeing those red lights come around. Here we go. He's got some bright whites on the front there, and we can really see it well now. Wow, he's going fast. Oh, can he make it through the front? Oh, yeah, he does it. Woo! All All right, Ruben, give Ruben a round of applause. He had 5 great laps there. Okay. Give Dan Schwartz a round of applause, too. He did some smooth laps there. All right, we got coming up here.
Okay, that was an exciting race. But remember, they weren't actually going blade to blade against each other. They were racing for time. So there was timers in front here that were recording each individual laps for each one of them. So you have Paul Atkins. Paul Atkins comes to us from Ohio. Paul's been instrumental in helping us over at GoDroneX, working on the accumulative heat racing method. And for those that are new, this is GoDroneX. It's a racing association for drone sportsmen. And Paul has been instrumental in helping us with coming up with heat methods. Paul used to race in the late 80s for RC airplanes, where they would all get together and run rounds of heats rather than elimination rounds. And what that does is it maximizes the amount of flying time per pilot. All the pilots get assigned random competition or random competitors based on a random number generator. We've got an article on that on the event formats section here. So here's an article, event format pros and cons. If you scroll down, method 1's individual timing. The problem with that is you can only push through 12 competitors at a time. Method 2 is the elimination heats, and that can work with a small group. But the problem is, if you don't get into the top grouping, you might drive a long way just to not fly and watch others fly. What the accumulation method does, the accumulation heats, is everybody runs every round, and they compete against other racers. And at the end of each round, you get a score, whether you're first, second, third, or fourth. And every round, you accumulate points for your results, flying against different competitors. Paul's been instrumental in helping with that.
All right, and we got Chris coming up here. He should be starting any moment. Okay, that Nano's cruising now. He's around number 3. How many people own these Nanos? Anybody else have Nano FPVs? Yeah, a few people do. All right. And there goes Chris. He's going to go around turn number 2. That's it. Nice. Keep it up in the air. Down. Wait a minute. We're gonna turn him over here quick. He's gonna keep going. Nano just went through. He's got his first lap down. All right, Chris, try that again. Nano went through the hoop there. Chris is back up in the air. He's gonna try to go through the green. Yeah, Chris makes it through the green. Round turn number 2. There we go. And, the Nano's whipping around turn number 3. Here comes Chris. Those green lights flashing in the front to the red. He's moving around there nice and smooth now. He's got it. Here's the Nano. Oh, the Nano's coming. Coming fast, getting through that hoop. Chris is right behind him. There we go. They turn number 5 at the same time. Chris comes through the start-finish line, and here comes Rob and the Nano. All right.
He had a 107 on that run.
Nano's got 2 laps already. There goes Chris. He's coming around turn number 2. Coming back to turn number 3. This is our only right turn right there. Nice, smooth one. Coming back around. I can't see the Nano. Oh, there's the Nano around turn number 2. Chris makes a nice smooth low turn around number 4. Here comes lap. He gets through this. Yes, 2 laps for Chris.
Nicely
He's
done.
got it down now. Whoa, that was tight around that tree. Whoa, here he goes. Okay, gonna get through that. Yes, he does. He makes it through the hoop. Whoa, round the second corner. Coming back here to number 3. Where's the Nano again? I can't see it. It's got to be coming. There it is. Oh, yeah. It goes through for number 3. Is that number 3 or 2 on for the Nano? 3 for the Nano. Here comes Chris. He's coming around for number 3. All right, number 3 for Chris. He's cruising. Whoa, he takes those corners tight. I saw blowing in the wind from his. He's getting set up here for the second hoop. There he goes. Nice. Good save there, Chris. Coming around to number 3. Hard right turn. Yes, there we go. That was the way to do it. Flip that yaw. Coming around again. He goes around number 4. Coming back through the orange hoops. Nice and smooth. Oh, he's down. But he had 3 good left. Give Chris a round of applause. Well, right. Beautiful flying there.
How about a round for Tony working that camera perfectly?
Hit by a Nano. The Nano's done. I missed it. Oh, all right. Give a round of applause for Rob and Chris. They did a great job on that race. Blade to blade.
Let's get a pan of the crowd. There's probably close to, about 100 people.
All
We've
right.
got a
Here they
42-inch screen set up right behind us.
Joe.
So the spectators can see what we're sending out over the stream. You can see this place is packed. There are people everywhere. That's Bob Ferran, our announcer. And I think he's maybe racing. Okay, we've got Joe Engel up. You might know him. He's quite knowledgeable in the world of quads.
Fly through that start.
We're going to turn it over to Bob Ferran as he colorfully commentates this run.
Whoa, they're both off at the same time. There goes Joe. He's coming around that first turn. Nice and smooth. Sean.
We got some speed here.
Joe out front there, turning hard on the left, and there's Sean around that third. Take your time. Take your time. There you go. You're okay. Oh, that was good. And Joe's around turn 4. Here he comes to 5. He's moving. Oh, yeah. Right through the start finish again. Round number 1. There goes Sean. 3. Joe's through the green hoop, coming back around. Sean's taking number 4. Joe just ripping around that number 3. Here he comes again. Round number 4. Sean's low. He's coming through nice and smooth. Nice and low. That's it, Sean. Yeah, Sean comes through that start-finish line. Again, Joe's right behind
45.
him. He slides through sideways. Woo, through the green. Oh, Joe, you got to slow up. Slow up. Sean's down, but I think he still can go. Okay, Joe, go ahead. Race. Sean is taking the low road through there. Here comes Joe right through the finish line. Yeah, Joe. Woo! Oh, all right. Sean's around number 4. Oh, yeah, he makes it through the start-finish line. Beautiful. Joe's around number 3. Sean's coming through the hoop. Sean, you're going to have to hold up for 1 second. Joe's around there. There we go. Oh, yeah. He takes the
Crowd loved that one,
All
folks.
right, Joe.
Woo!
He takes it down.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to have to stop now. Sean, I think you better hold up. The
Oh, the
finish line
whole
is down, unless you think
the
you can make it through
start-finish
there.
line is in shambles.
Oh, he
This
does.
is
He
going to take
does.
a little bit
Sean,
of time to
give
reboot
Sean a
here.
round of applause. He goes through that broken line. No problem at all. He's still going. He's still strong, man. Here he goes. Back around. He's up number 2.
Okay, they're going to take a minute or two to rebuild the starting line. It is in shambles. Very, very ton of fun going on right here. While we're taking a little break, let's take a look at a little bit more of GoDroneX Race School. 5 piloting tips.
Race School. Race School.
Hello, FPV tree racers. Let's face it, we racers love all the latest gadgets. Bigger motors, better blades, longer range video get our heartbeat pumping. In this episode, we're going to focus on ways to get faster without spending a single cent. Let's get started with piloting tip number 1. Increase your expo in your transmitter. We've set our aileron and elevator expo all the way up to a 45. And in our flight controller, we've lowered the stick scaling all the way down to 20. This allows us to get full throw on our cyclic controls like aileron and elevator, and allows us to be very precise when we go through turns. Piloting tip number 2, wean yourself off of controller flying aids, such as ADDI mode and self-level. Those flying aids are like training wheels on a bicycle. Eventually, you gotta pull them off to get more connected to your racecraft. But I can assure you one thing, once you start flying in rate mode, it'll be really difficult to go back to those flying control aids. Pilot tip number 3, apply forward elevator pressure. Now, this may seem pretty obvious, but when you're in the heat of the moment and branches and tree trunks are coming at you on the left and the right, your mind's a little distracted. With experience, you're going to get to know your racing line. That will give your brain a little bit of time to work on your racing technique. Think of your elevator control as a trigger on a gun. On a gun, we squeeze the trigger. Same applies for the elevator. Think pushing over that little index mark on your right-hand side. Even when you get into trouble, constantly think apply forward pressure. You'll go faster for sure. Piloting tip number 4, and you've heard this many times before, always time your runs. Here's how you turn your transmitter into a stopwatch. Set your timer function, mode to stopwatch, the button trainer, reset right here, and start. Stop. It's that easy. In racing, you're really competing against yourself. So by timing your runs, you have an objective way of measuring your improvement. Try it. That leads us to our final and most important piloting tip. Look far ahead of where you're racing. This is a universal racing tip borrowed from auto racing and ski racing. Train your eye to look where you want to end up and use your peripheral vision to get you through what lies ahead. Here's a hairpin example over at Ducky's Run. As we enter the turn, our eye is probably focused on the small area to get through that hairpin. Now in practice runs, train your eye to look at where you want to end up. In this case, it's the exit of the turn. And use peripheral vision to guide you through the turn. This will knock 5% off your lap times, relieve your stress, and you'll have a lot more fun racing. Trust me on this one. All of these tips cost absolutely nothing to implement. Take them one at a time, do a bunch of practice laps until they become secondary in nature. The beauty of timing your runs is you will actually be able to measure your progress. Now, get out there and go light it up.
Race School.
Goes around the first turn. There we go. We got Jim getting his, what's that, a 200, Blade 200 or something? Coming up there. All right, Steve's around that third turn, coming around number 4. Wicked fast through the orange gate. Here he comes through. Beautiful. Okay. We got first turn. Oh, that one's down. We're gonna flip it over for him real quick here. Steve's doing great. He's coming low around that first turn. All right. Here we go. Round number 4. Coming back around. If he's coming through. Oh, is he up? Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to flip you back over. You done? Oh, Steve's done. All right. You guys ready? Yeah. Wait just a second. Okay. Steve's going to try again. It's still going. Give it a whirl, Steve. There we go. He's coming around number 3. Flips it over again. That's it. Okay, Steve's back on the course again. He's going through the first hoop around turn number 2. He's got it going nice and smooth around number 3. Oh, that's a hard right. Coming back to the left. Coming down to the orange. Here we go. Right around again. Coming through. Start-finish line again for Steve. Here we go. Number 2. Excuse me, through hoop number 1. Coming back to the Christmas tree. Round corner. Yeah, that's hard right. Hard left here. He's coming smooth through there. That was the way. Beautiful. Coming through the start-finish line again. One more time. That's the way. Woo! We're way up there in the sky. I think he was going for the targets, the golfing targets out there. Oh, yeah, come on, come on. Oh, yeah, it's still up. It's still up. Can we get some help putting the orange hoop back up, please? That's it. That's good, Steve. You got 5. All right, Steve's got 5 good ones there. He's coming back around.
So that's one of the problems is when somebody takes out an obstacle and you're running 2 people, even on a staggered start, it's a judgment call on the judge's part. What do you do? Well, you make do with the best that you can because you remember these are on stands and they're not bolted into the ground. So this is still qualifying, but those were some definitely very, very, very fast laps by, who was Joe Engel or Steve? It was Steve who was running there. Put it back to Bob Ferran.
Anytime. Yep. Here we go. First person through the loop. Yeah, that's it. Right through there. Around turn number 1. Nice and smooth. That's it. Look for that green hoop. Around it. Oh, is he up? No, he's upside down. Upside down. Oh. All right, any time for the second one? Round to number 1, he's going up there. Whoa, and he's coming down there. Whoa, okay, he lost a couple landing gear, but that's all right. All right, keep it control, that's it. Turn it around so it goes towards the first gate.
Try.
He lost video, okay, who is ready for the next round? Sean, you ready?
I was getting hit last time. Joe Bad. Can I go for Dan S. and Steve S.
Okay, wait up here just a second. You guys ready?
We had, I think, 2 DNFs on that one.
Okay.
We were trying to find frequencies. People were crashing.
Rob, are you ready?
But I think we could safely say both were DNFs. They're getting the next set of racers
Yes, sir.
queued up right now.
What number are you again?
14th. I'm Paul.
Okay.
And that's the trick. You're flying around and you're trying to stay in your comfort zone.
Paul,
Try
number
not to fly
14.
outside of your abilities, but when you see that racer missed, you just turn it on and you go for it.
Dave.
These are 3 or 4 pool noodles
Dave is number
set up,
15.
so they look right at around 6 feet.
Dave and Paul. Okay, here we go. We got Dave and Paul coming out on the course now.
Bringing our next racer set up. Our cameraman's positioning to a new spot. We've got an in cam from somebody. We're not sure. It's one of the 2 racers that are on the field. Hey, we got some OSD.
First one we've seen those. Okay, anytime you guys are ready.
There's our flying pit behind us. Some exhibition flying. Looks like a DJI
Paul's going to stand up. He's
or
getting ready to go.
maybe a Walkera knockoff. We don't
All right,
know.
he's through the start
Let's
finish
get back
line,
to the
coming
live
down to
action
number 1.
now. Hey, let's take a quick close-up of the DJI Inspire.
All right, a second contender coming through the start-finish line now.
Let's get back to the racing course.
There you go, nice and smooth. Round number 3. Even though we're racing for times, it's fun to see them both very close to each other. Coming through the flaming hoop. Oh, flaming hoop gets taken out, but he's still up in the air. Okay, keep flying, guys. Keep going. Don't worry about that hoop. Just when you come by there.
Quad flying can be very entertaining.
Oh, he's still going. He's still going. Yes, give him a round of applause. Keep it going there. That's the way. Lights are hanging out.
You know, we'd like timing on the lap, but we're not sure when to start the timing because they keep on hitting the top of the start-finish line.
He's made it through the green.
The crowd loves it.
He's
and that's
spinning
what's
around
important.
a little bit. Those a little funky.
Carlos, my
Coming
partner in
through,
crime, straight face right now. He is.
Start-finish line coming up. Beautiful. That's the way. Hard left turn there. That was beautiful. Whoop, he missed it there. You're going to have to hold up, hover for a second, then go, 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 go. There we go. All right. He's around number 2. Paul's out there on number 4. Blue beam antenna on there. Here comes Paul. He's going to down. Oh, come on. Oh, keep it going. Keep it going. David's around. Back around number 1. Through the hoop. Around number 2. Coming around number 3. Nice hard turn. Here we go. Look at all those lights on that thing. We can really see that one. Hard turn to the left. Coming back down through the orange. He's going to take it anyways. There we go. Hard left. Through the start-finish line again. Whoa, he's moving. Nice. Coming through. Whoa, he's get through that second hoop. Fast. I think we got a real good run coming here. Those headlights, I like those 2 sets of white headlights coming in front. He's coming around to number 4. He's going to take a hard left turn, coming back through. He's keeping it low. He would have made it through the orange there if it was there. Coming through, right through, start, finish again. Whoa, he's moving. That's 5. Thank you very much, David. You're great. Give David a round of applause. Woo, that was good.
We got a battery change.
Battery change. Pole is blinking out there. We're going to change that real quick, and then we'll get the next 2 racers up there.
The orange hoop's got to be put back together, too.
Could we get some volunteers to help put the orange hoop back up, please? Thank you very much, gentlemen. We got a little downtime here. We want to thank our sponsors again. Prop Shop Hobbies, Larry's Performance RC, Experience RC, Nankin Hobby, Tech Shop Detroit. These are all people that helped us out to run this thing this time and give us great prizes. So please, go spend your money there. Go down and see these guys. They're really good to us. And so do a little bit of shopping there. And we're getting that orange hoop is back up again.
We're going to roll some commercials and be back with you shortly.
This episode was brought to you by Massive RC. They have affordable products serving the do-it-yourself performance flying community. Hey, they've got great deals on 250 bundle kits, by the way. Show your support for our channel sponsors by taking a visit to their site. The link's in the description. If you're serious about competing with your drone, check out GoDroneX.com. It will help you find a group or jumpstart a brand new group. There's excellent race articles and even a race school with a defined curriculum that'll get you flying faster, better, and cheaper. If you're from Chicago, check the link in the description for meetup.com/FPV Tree Racing League. We have 3 different classes for all types of racers: spec, open, and even beginner. Create a meetup group for your area and watch your membership grow.
Okay, we're back live with another racer. We're monitoring the feed as it goes out. It's a little choppy. We apologize for that. We got 100 people blasting through the internet connection right now. Let's take it to Bob Ferran.
That's good. Here we go. Number 4. Talk to Jason. I mean, Jeff.
We got some speed here.
He's coming around. Sean's coming through. Start finish line number 1. All right. Here he goes, number 2.
We got a flying lap, guys. This is a good one.
Rounds first, going to the left. Oh, missed it.
Missed.
You just got to hold up for a second, Sean, then go, go, go. All right. Jason's up. His quad's going. Takes that hard right turn. Hard left turn. A number 4. Jason's coming through. He's getting it low, getting low. That's all right. Jason's through. He's going around number 2.
Here comes Jason,
we go.
crossing the start-finish line.
Sean's
30
start
seconds.
finish
That could
line
put him
again.
in the top 4.
Here comes Jason. He's coming back down through to number 3. He takes the hard right corner there. Beautiful
This is his
turn.
3rd lap.
That one. Sean goes around. He's got it low. How low can you go? That's it. Oh, boy. Now, we have a collision, but Sean still keeps.
Do we have a mid-air collision
You
there?
missed the orange thing. There you go. Good.
We had our first.
Oh, keep going,
we had our
Sean.
first mid-air collision.
Give a round of applause to Sean. He's going.
Who said
There he goes
250s
around
weren't built
number
tough?
1 again.
Ford tough. We are in Detroit
Coming
Motor
through the
City
hoop.
here.
He's going to go through the hoop.
Oh!
He's still going.
If there's an
my
obstacle,
God.
he'll
Can
hit
you
it.
believe that? Sean is taking everything out, but he's still up. As
If there's a
rounds
duck
number
under,
3,
it's
he's
going
still
down.
alive. Everything's still going. Lights are still working. He's smooth. God, he's not even sweating. Look at that.
We know this is a
Beautiful
sporting
turn.
event, but
Through
sometimes
there.
I think it's a comedy
Right to
event as
stop
well.
finish line, and
He did it
How can
again!
he do that? How can he's a man of steel? How can he do that? He has got through everything. Here we go. Just yeah, that's it. Go,
He
Sean.
has hit 5
He's
obstacles
taking
and
number
almost
3.
knocked everyone
number 2,
down.
excuse me. Down number 3. There we go. Wow, is he low? That's good. Got around there. He's coming back. Number 4. And Sean's around number 5. He's going to come through.
The fun never ends here in
That's
Detroit.
5, Sean. Give Sean
That
a
was
round
his
of
last
applause.
lap.
A
Say,
big
all right.
one. A big one.
There
We
was
were
at
talking
least
about how
7
tough that pit
collisions,
bull is.
and
That's
he
amazing.
still kept
Sean
on flying.
put it through its course there.
Ford built tough.
Just about everything.
That was our
out.
favorite
He's
run of the
still
night.
going. We need help on number 3, on the number 2 hoop. Can somebody go out and put that hoop up, the green one?
That was it. We're about to start now. I got my top 8 right here.
8. So how
We're gonna do 1 or 3 races all together.
Okay, just to recap, we had Sean flying. He did 5 laps. On every lap, he hit at least 1 obstacle and still kept on flying. He did go down a couple of times hard. Right now, they're repairing one of the obstacles out on the course. The course workers do a fantastic job here. They're going to have that thing put up in less than 15 seconds. We're getting ready for our next set of runs. We're not sure who that is. And again, I said before, this is one of those things where you've got to decide what your comfort zone is, and you got to fly within, because it's been pretty crazy. This dome is huge. I mean, it's got to be 8 stories high, 80 feet, maybe 100 feet. The lighting is
Ruben,
excellent.
you're up.
They've got LED
Jeff,
strings
Verlin,
blinking in
Jeff,
many of the turns, so
Drew,
visibility is not an issue right now.
and Jeff Orta. Could you please come up? We're doing a semifinal. This is the semifinal, boys
We're doing
and
a
girls.
semifinal right
4
now.
races, blade to blade. This is going to be wild. Who's ready for some carnage out there? I'm ready. Let's go, okay, here at Detroit. Are you ready for some semifinals? Come on, what's going on out there? You all falling asleep? Come on, we're going to get 4 guys flying at the same time. Let's do this.
Okay, there's a semifinal. They're going to actually put, I think, the positions 8 through 4 because we're good on time, so that's why they're doing this. This wasn't in the program, so you viewers are going to get a little extra entertainment for your web streaming dollar. So they're queuing them up. They're going to have to check their frequencies. So again, this is positions 8 through 5 based on their lap times. How they calculated some of those lap times is going to be a little tricky because a lot of people missed a lot of obstacles.
Actually, we don't need any timing anymore since this is an actual race. Whoever's come first, second, and third place.
How many minutes? Are we starting head to head?
Yep.
Who's in it? You are. I'm in? You're first. Oh, do I need to line up?
No, you're not.
We're searching for frequencies right now.
We're doing it right now. Okay.
I don't know.
That's great. No.
I have no idea.
Whoever's got a 1 by their name is the first one.
Keep in mind, we were handwriting down frequencies before the race, but when we actually go to punch those up, they're not anywhere close. So we have to surf here a little bit. There we go. We got one.
I got a 28.
Gotta like those pants.
Sorry.
Wait, are you racing a nano?
There's the timing sheet.
Okay, Drew,
Sorry, brother.
Jeff Orta, Verlin Jeff, and Ruben. Put your quads out on the start line out there. We're ready to go.
There's a zoom. That's the
look
official
at these guys. These
scorekeeping
are
with
the
the
fast ones coming
spreadsheets
up here.
of what the
Top
times
8,
are.
the top 4 people out
And
of
to
the
make
top
things
8.
more complicated,
Line
the
'em up,
person
boys.
managing that is Jeff Orta, and he's out there on
still
the
missing
field
one
right now,
person.
so his hands are full.
Drew is up. Here comes Drew.
We're going to do a little timing.
When you go down, if you're down, you're down. This is the best of 3 laps. This is not a timed event.
So you heard from Bob Ferran, our main announcer. It's the best of 3 laps. If you go down, you are not allowed to go back up again. I believe if you go down and you can get back up on your own, you're allowed to, though. Okay, again, we've got a nice bonus feature here. This is the semifinal round. We're doing great on time. It's 10:25 Eastern, 9:25 Central. We have the use of the dome for another 35 minutes. And that's the problem with, as an organizer, managing frequencies. This dome costs around $500, and with 20 racers paying $20 each, that doesn't cover the nut. So they have to charge for spectators and do a little promotion. Thank goodness a lot of spectators came out, and there's well over 100 people now. We're going to try to get some hot laps in here and get some timing. It's a good course. Good controlled start.
Out there, who knows? Here we go, coming through. Round the first turn. Whoa, they're tight. Tell you the truth, I can't tell who's leading right now, but because we got 3 in. Round the first turn, high. Got to go through that gate. He's going to come through. Whoa, yes. Beautiful turn in there. All right, we got 2 quads down. We got 2 left. Somebody just missed the turn out there. You got to stop for a second. Pause. Go, go, go. There we go. Going around. Number 3. Go to the 4. They're both neck and neck now. Whoa, this speed is coming through the orange.
Oh, this is a good race here, folks.
Oh, boy. Oh, we're down to 1.
Oh, we caught the spin.
There's that one.
Woo.
Who was that? That was Drew. Give Drew a round of applause. He was in first place. Who's over there? Who's that?
That was our semifinal round 1. That was a good race.
Ruben came in second. I'm still trying to figure out third and fourth here.
We don't need one.
That's right. We only need first and second.
Okay, while we're getting ready for the next race, I'm going to give a shout out to members who've joined the GoDroneX Sporting Association. If you're looking for a group, you go to GoDroneX, you click on groups. Here's all our groups, and we're broken into 6 different divisions across the country. As you can see, we've got Chicago FPV Tree Racers. We've got a couple members out here tonight, drove in all the way from good old Chicago. We've got the drone user groups right here. They've got 255 members strong, and a good part of their community is no longer just flying drones, but it's racing. We also have the DC group, which we did a chat on the internet. 1,500 members over in the DC area drone user group. At their kickoff meeting 2 weeks ago, over 33 members showed up. You imagine that group's going to get big, fast, and be a leader across the country quick. We've also got D. We spent a couple hours on the phone. Shout out to D and his group out of North Carolina. And all the way from New Zealand, we've got Matt, and he's got about 12 racers on their start. We're going to get right back to the race action now. We're going to punch Bob Ferran back in.
They're getting ready. They're tuning them up. Look at that. Some of the best quad racers in the Midwest are up here right now. Bow down before them. Here we go.
All right. Well, we got 3 pit bulls out there.
3 pit bulls. Oh, my God.
Yeah, why not? I think Sean just snuck up.
Hey, you can be as close to that line as you want to be. Steve's doing some last-minute touches. He's powering it up.
We got a frequency here, 42.
Everybody's
we have no
making
idea
sure
who it
they've
is, but
got
it's a
their
good, clean signal, so
signal.
we're going to go with it.
All right. Oh, I can see them hopping there. Sean can't wait.
There's a shot of the starting line. Beautiful start-finish line, I might add.
Steve's making sure. Got it, Steve? Good. All right, guys, here we go. Second semifinal round.
Second semifinal.
We got
the top
Joe,
2 of the
Jonathan,
last round
Sean,
and the top
and
2 of this
Steve.
round will make it to the finals.
3. Wait. We're holding up here. You guys ready? Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. They're through the line. Beautiful. Through the first turn. 4 make it through the first turn. Heavy to the right. Heavy, stop a little bit. Yeah, go. Yeah, they're right. Go. Look at them coming around. Turn 2. They're flying at us. Turn 3. All right, hard turn. There we go. Around turn number 4. Look at it. Go. That's it. Right through. Turn number 1. There, 3.
These guys are flying.
Here we go. All 4 for the first lap. Oh, he's spinning, but
30
he's doing
seconds on
good,
the first
though.
lap. We're
He's still
punched
up.
into
He's still
number
up.
4.
Is it still going? Yeah. Spot. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's coming around. Here we go. Everybody's still on the second lap here. It's a wicked race through here. Hard
Second
turn.
lap. We're going to time the third lap.
First one, number 2. Yeah. There we go. Oh, 1's down. 2. Oh, keep it up. Keep it going. Yeah. You got to hold up there because you didn't make it through. All right, here we go. Keep coming back. Good.
Number 1.
All right.
Number 1 and 2 and 3.
Number 1, 2, and 3. There we go.
We're going to focus on our leaders
this
here.
race, everybody's still going.
This is their last lap. So
This last lap.
This
is
is good,
it.
guys.
This is
We
it.
got
Who's
some good
number
camera
1?
work here.
All right.
Whoa.
John is number 2. And we got 1 down out there. All right. Sean's coming around. There we go. Watch out. Whoa.
crowd's loving
Sean
it.
takes 2.
You're right over here.
No, Sean, you got 2.
2. And then the one with the pink lights on the back was you win?
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve won.
I crashed.
Ruben and
If I would have had music that went wah, 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 wah,
Steve and John.
I would have played it, but I only have a few audio cues, and I'm trying to be respectful of royalty arrangements.
Okay, we're going to take a few-minute break here to get ready for the final.
Okay, finals are coming up.
5-minute break in between the final.
Let's
Joe had the pink lights.
All right.
give a shout out to some of our sponsors one last time.
This one went through first, then the one that stopped there was second. So you were first.
This episode was brought to you by Massive RC. They have affordable products serving the do-it-yourself performance flying community. Hey, they've got great deals on 250 bundle kits, by the way. Show your support for our channel sponsors by taking a visit to their site. The link's in the description. If you're serious about competing with your drone, check out GoDroneX.com. It will help you find a group or jumpstart a brand new group. There's excellent race articles, and even a race school with a defined curriculum that'll get you flying faster, better, and cheaper. If you're from Chicago, check the link in the description for meetup.com/FPV Tree Racing League. We have 3 different classes for all types of racers: spec, open, and even beginner. Create a meetup group for your area and watch your membership grow.
Course design.
Hello FPV Tree Racers, Captain Greg here. Today we're going to talk about our 5 favorite course design tips. Let's get started. We always start with our constraints. So tip number 1, determine the slalom. Slaloms are the most difficult setups to find. You got to find the right tree arrangement to make it all work. The race professor talked about lots of different types of slaloms over in our Slalom Fest video. If you get a chance, check it out. The Slalom Fest course started out with generously spaced trees which created high-speed sweeping slaloms. These types of slaloms are a gas because it gives you the speed sensation but still requires piloting skills. Then we entered a duck under and went through a tightly spaced inline slalom where agility was key. Practice makes perfect on these. Treat them as a straight line, and it's just a quick, simple flick left and flick right. Then in the second part of the twisty section of Slalom Fest, we went through a staggered slalom, which is like a bunch of mini hairpin turns. The staggered slalom absolutely requires your eyes to be trained to look at the exit point of your turn, not the entry point of the turn, if you hope for a fast time. Variety is the key. Use those trees to the best of your ability. And speaking of variety, that leads us to our second racer's tip, the thread the needle. The thread the needle has constraints on all 4 sides, and we usually don't count the ground as one of those constraints. Thread the needles in their most basic form are a wishbone formation. The next level of difficulty would be flying through a tube of thread the needles, as shown here over at Ducky's Run. The next level of difficulty is a rapid ascent into a thread the needle, and then a rapid descent as you're avoiding branches up and down along the way. Here's a killer idea for thread the needles. Place your thread the needle at the end of a fast straightaway. When you air brake, you'll have to pitch your nose up, which causes a loss of visibility. Really challenging stuff. Walking paths are a common occurrence in rotocourse designs. Racer tip number 3. Create course designs that are parallel to the walking paths, not perpendicular. Let me show you what I mean. At Noob's Knob, if we would fly clockwise around the course, we would fly perpendicular with an overshoot going straight into the path. Instead, we chose to go counterclockwise. So when we made our left-hand turn coming into the straightaway, we would not be forced into the line of the path if there was a mistake. And that leads us to racer tip number 4, finish on a straightaway. In all of our rotocross videos, we talk about how to take your transmitter and turn it into a stopwatch. Our mind and hands are totally busy while we're racing. So when we cross the start-finish line, we want to minimize the amount of piloting we're doing so we can focus on reaching our finger up and triggering the transmitter to stop the stopwatch function and record our lap time. The easiest way to do that is put the start-finish on a straightaway. And the final course design tip, create a visual racing line. It's one thing to joyride, but it's a completely different thing to run a racing line at the maximum speed you're capable of. When you're looking through your goggles, some of the sections are going to look like a complete jungle. At FPV Tree Racers, we've discovered these yellow arrows that we found on eBay for about $1 each. We bought 100. 50 seems to be about the right amount for a typical course design. It will help you learn your racing line and avoid getting lost in that rotocross jungle. If you haven't already done so, check out our Rotocross playlist where we walk through in detail all the examples we just talked about. Now, go light it up.
Course design.
Okay, they're getting ready for the final race. They're a couple minutes away. What we're going to do is, if you want to be a part of this thing called GoDroneX Racing Association and enjoying all this fun, all you got to do is go to GoDroneX. Click this button right here under Groups. So you click Groups, find a group. In here there's a thing called Join a Group. You click that button, and up comes a request form. And we tell you who we are, what we're all about. It's a collective whole. We get together and talk through Google Hangouts and share best practices. We'll have one shortly to discuss what worked at this event and what didn't. And that'll help make your event go really, really well. We have some proprietary information that we only give to members within the group. So you fill out this form. We do need a URL link. We do need a name. I need to know who you are. Give us some phone numbers, and if you have some rules and competition, then we'll get you set up and plugged in. If you get a chance, anybody, whether you're in our association or not, can look at any one of our guidelines. We've got group guidelines, competition guidelines, obstacle and turn guidelines, frequency guidelines, you name it, we have it. We're in the business of publishing guidelines, not rules and regulations. We understand everybody's different. You take those guidelines, tweak them, and put them into your area. We have 4 different events, 2 line of sight, 2 first-person view. And we do that because, especially for these indoor events, what we want is you got to cover your rental nut. So line of sight guys outnumber the first-person view guys probably by a factor of 10 to 1. So you can do things like obstacle courses. We have another event called Object Mania. And we have 2 other first-person view, Rotocross and Grand Prix. Rotocross is a more technical course, usually for the more skilled pilots. And then Grand Prix is the more high-speed courses. We have guidelines for all those events. For example, if you click on Rotocourse, you can see the guidelines here. Professional, the event definition broken down by the degrees of turning, the number of obstacles, things like slaloms, how long they should be, both for indoor and outdoor. We give you some examples, and we help give you some rules and regs, or I should say guidelines, that you can then copy and paste within. All out there, all for you to use, whether you're in our association or not. Also, get a chance to check out articles. We have event formats. We talk about timing your runs. We've got an awesome article here on how to race prep your quad. Every time I meet somebody who's new to 250 flying, I find out, and I walk through their quad, and they usually walk away with around 5 or 6 things they can do to race prep. Here's 2 popular models, for example, on a front bumper. Carlos was flying that video, or flying that quad on the right-hand side. Notice that's a ZMR. The bumper was extended to take pressure off the top plate and protect the FPV camera. I also double up some of my standoffs, because that's where you need it the most, is in the front, so I add a little extra there. Crank up your camera tilt. 17 degrees if you're running a 2.1 millimeter lens. That's about the max you can go with a protected camera. You can add some servo tilts, which works really good on the Emax frame. Shout out to Massive RC for their sponsorship of several of the FPV tree racing videos. Tilt motors are coming into vogue. They're needed. They're only 10 degrees. And look through all of these articles. You'll find some neat stuff. We're going to bring it back to the race action now. Looks like our racers are getting ready to take the field. We're going to punch Bob in.
These pits were furious today trying to fix things up, getting new props on, making sure everything's tuned right. Here comes Ruben. All right, give them a round of applause. Here comes your top 4 coming out on the track. Come on, give it up for them, guys. Up there on the 3rd level. Come on. We got 3 out there. Ruben's got his going.
It's a championship.
Okay, we're going to do 5 laps.
Tell those guys to be careful in the end and watch them. They're going to be out there watching too.
Okay, got baseball players on the end over there. Please be careful. Just keep an eye out because the copters are going to be coming around this corner real fast. So we got 5 laps. So just watch out there. Do not come any closer than that, okay? Thank you very much. Here we go. There's 4 copters out here. We got Drew, Steve, Jonathan, Ruben.
We found one frequency. See how it goes. 5 laps on the final here.
Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. Everybody's got to get their goggles on. There we go. I see goggles ready. 3, 2, 1, go! They're off. First one through. Somebody flipped over. We got 3 going though. We got 3. We got a race of 3 people. Jonathan's through. Ruben's through. Drew. Oh, somebody's down, but they're straight up. They can get going again. Jonathan's in first. Here comes Ruben. He's in second. Coming around, number 1. He's coming. Jonathan's coming around the corner. Coming around. First lap. He's down. Jonathan.
26:69.
All right,
That's a very
Ruben's
fast
second.
lap.
He's going through there. There we go.
See if we can time a 3rd lap here.
We got Steve coming around number 3.
Quads are hard to find.
There we go. Through the start-finish line.
Fast.
Number 1. Here comes Jonathan.
The only way to know who these guys are
He's
by their
coming
colors
around
of their
number 4.
LEDs. So we'll pick one up for you.
With Ruben right behind him.
Here.
Second lap, Jonathan's through. First one through the second lap. Around number 1. He's coming around. Here comes Drew. Oh, he touched that. That was Ruben, excuse me. I'm sorry. There we go. Here comes Steve coming around. Right through there. Around turn, hard turn left. Jonathan still in first place. Coming through the orange truck. Nice and slow. That's it. Keeping it smooth. Jonathan's got 3 laps down.
Okay, here's the guy we're timing coming through
Here comes
right
Drew.
now.
I mean,
He had a
Ruben.
26
Ruben's coming
last
through.
round.
Number 3.
Lost a
from
second
Ruben.
and a half. We're going to try to get the leader now.
All right. Here comes Steve. Steve's coming through. It's his 3rd lap. Jonathan's around from number 4. Coming through the orange hoop. Taking a hard left to come through. Jonathan's got 4 down.
Okay, we're
He's
timing.
in
This
the
is our
lead.
leader right now.
We got Ruben coming around. He's on his 3rd lap.
Jonathan Hare.
Okay.
Our cameraman's got the leader.
Coming around.
What you're seeing on the screen right now.
Ruben's through. 4.
That's the first place. He's got a
Steve's
hefty
through
lead.
4.
Very
Here we
controlled.
go.
He's not
Jonathan's
killing
coming
it,
around on the
but he's in
last
control.
lap.
No
He
mistake.
takes a hard left around number 4. He's coming through the flaming hoop. Is he going to make it through? Yes, he does.
He's not
coming
missing any
around. Here we
obstacles.
go.
Nicely done.
Woo! Jonathan, number 1.
26.77.
Here comes
27
Steve. He's
seconds are
coming
good.
up.
Now we're
He's
battling
coming
for
up.
second
Yeah,
place
here
right
comes-
now.
Oh, Ruben's on.
Oh, we got a good one here.
Here we go.
Oh!
Ruben.
Within
Steve
3
takes
feet of each
number
other as they
2.
cross the
What a
start-finish
race.
line.
Oh,
Excellent
what a
finish.
race that was. That was awesome. Jonathan, smooth as silk out there, takes the first place. Steve rips through to get second, and Ruben gets 3rd.
Line the drivers up.
All right, the 4 people who were in that last heat, all the winners, come on up here. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Everybody come up. Yep.
Steve, come on, let's get this first. My quad's out here, man.
Run and get it. They're running to get the quads. Okay, we're going to line up the winners here. We got Jonathan in first place. Steve in second. Ruben in 3rd. Drew in 4th. So we need all 4 of you guys up here. Come on out. Grabbing quads out there. Here we go. Was that a fantastic race?
Okay, they're lining up the racers now. This is a lot of fun. They're bringing in the gear. We have 14 minutes to tear this down and clear the course for our course workers because on the right-hand side, wow, there's people lined up all the way along the edges here. There's well over 100 people. Let's go back to the live action. They're getting ready for the first, second, third, and fourth. Okay, this is your humble organizer, Harry. He's staying behind the scenes, but he's been working his tail off organizing all this events. Single-handedly bringing Detroit back from bankruptcy by adding to the economy by bringing all these wonderful racers to the event. Okay, that's going to be it from live from Detroit. Entertaining evening. Hopefully, we've kept the telecast entertaining. We want to encourage you. We want to encourage you to go join GoDroneX and be a part of all this fun. So again, if you get a chance, go out, get out to the groups, our groups page, click GoDroneX, sign up. You'll get a password. You'll get a bunch of information that other people won't get that will help you run events like this. Shared best practices with some of the people who are doing a ton of fun, doing a bunch of advanced things. Uh, Pretty cool. A shout out to all of the people who've made it out so far and helped support GoDroneX. That's Bob giving me a plug there. So thanks, Bob. And that's it from Detroit, and we'll see you with another GoDroneX Association. Thanks again for watching.